Okay folks, today I decided to make a quick video about deliding the 3rd gen Intel processor. Looking online, there's a lot of misconceptions about how to do this, and people make out this to be a lot harder than it is. And it is a simple process. I'll show you guys how to do it safely. And I got a RockitCool Deliding tool, and this is what I'm going to use. First, you make sure it's open, of course. Then you make sure the CPU is aligned correctly to the tool. So basically, you'll see your CPU. This is the bottom of the tool. You see there is a indentation here showing the correct orientation of the CPU. And you check the CPU. There is that also here in the CPU. This is nothing more than to say the orientation is when you push the IHS to the side, it's going to go from the right to left on this tool, as you see, and there's no pieces that it can rip off going to the left, even if you crank it with the tool, you see. So if the orientation is wrong, so let's say you do this orientation, then you're going to rip all these little pieces, transistors, SMDs from the CPU, and you don't want that. So basically, this is one of the only things you need to take care about, is make sure you're putting the CPU aligned with the tool. So when it pushes it, it doesn't knock anything off. Once it's aligned, you make sure this is resetted all the way to the back. You can even hold it in position like this, screw it in. This have to be hand tight, nothing more. There you go. Once it's in place and the CPU is the right orientation, you just crank this screw up until you hear a pop. Very easy. There you go. I heard the pop. Now it's very loose inside, you see? Very loose. So it means you're done. That's it. And here's the end result. As you can see, pushes to the left, and it's just, yeah, it's just out. Easy enough. Now for the cleaning, what I like to use is these two guys here. Basically, this is a plastic razor. I just remove the just this, you know, the excess of the solder here, you see, with the plastic razor. There's a lot of excess solder there. And you can remove the excess with these plastic razors. They're very easy to get on Amazon. And I'm not going to show the whole cleaning and polishing. It's very easy. This is just me removing the excess. You can blow this away from your motherboard, away from your devices, because this is very thin shavings. You can even vacuum that. And then the other trick is to use these pedicure or manicure little wooden sticks, because people ask me all the time, how do you take this glue? Very easy. Because you didn't have to use heat or anything. The glue comes off just with friction. You use these little pedicure wooden stick, and then you just scrape it. And then from time to time you just change sides, use the pointy side, and you just scrape it. You see? Just friction. You just scrape it and it comes off very easy. And you just do that all the way around and it comes off. I have a polishing kit from RockitCool, and you can use the thermal, the paste that they use. It's actually liquid metal. And you put some liquid metal on top of the die and you let that mixture in there for quite a while, just 3 minutes, and then you just scrape it off with cotton swabs. Very easy. And then you can use acetone and alcohol, isopropyl alcohol, to clean it. But the main questions with people that I see is how to clean this, this glue. But it's just friction, dry. You don't have to use any products. Later on, you can use some alcohol to clean. But you don't have the wooden stick is the easiest way. Yeah. That's it, folks. This is how you clean and Delid your 13th gen Intel CPU. I have here I think this is a Intel Gold CPU, but it's pretty much the same. The die size is a little bit different, but everything should be the same. And as you can see, when you keep this orientation, when you push this out, it doesn't hit any of these transistors, any of the sensitive parts. That's the main key. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and we'll test this bad boy here pretty soon. Thank you.